Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makakwadash, to be honest to the apostles and elders who great millstone, who were well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that preach His truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. And this is another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying to the hopeful elect. And the name of this lesson is part two, what it takes to get on the next level. I did part one last week. And basically I was talking about the fear of the Lord. Fearing the Lord, that's the beginning of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's the beginning, of being on the next level, being on a more level than everybody else around you, everybody else in this world. Once you come in this truth, once you believe in this truth, you are on a higher level than everybody else that don't believe, that's not a part of this ministry, that don't follow after this gospel, you know. And and the more you seek the Lord, the more your fear in the Lord, your fear of the Lord grow, and the more you develop in this truth, the more higher a level you get on, because it's different levels in this truth as well, you know. But with that being said, you know, that's basically what that last lesson was, just going into fearing the Lord and how to continue to fear the Lord and how to seek the Lord, and I was going into seeking wisdom, learning these scriptures, applying these scriptures, you know, that shows if you fear the Lord or not. Because if you don't fear the Lord, you're not going to indulge in this. You may hear it, and it's either gonna go over your head, or it's gonna go one in one ear and out the other. But another way you can seek the Lord, and another way you could get on the next level, is by prayer and fast, by calling upon His name, and fasting to Him, and because it's many accounts of different people when they fasted, you know, the Lord gave them certain visions and gave them certain answers, and basically fasting it boosts your spirit, you know. But this is Matthew chapter 17, verse 18. It says, and Yahweh shall rebuke the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Then came the disciples. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read up some. This Matthew 17 and verse 14. It say, and when they were come to the multitude, there came to him a certain man, kneeling down and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is a lunatic and sore vexed. For oftentimes he falleth into the fire, and often into the water. And I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not cure him. Then Yahushua, then Yahushua answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. So basically, it was a man's child that the disciples could not heal, and Yahushua, he rebuked them about that. He got on their ass about that. He said, how long it's gonna take? Like, how long y'all think I'm gonna be with y'all? Because Yahushua, he had to go. He had a mission, and that was to die for the nation of Israel. That was to die for his sins and for the nation of Israel's sins. The whole nation. So so he was basically getting on the disciples and telling them, look, y'all need to um um get on the next level before I'm gone. Because once I'm gone, I'm gone. You know, and of course Yahweh Shah is always with us and He's helping us. But Yahweh Shah is not here physically with us. And He was telling His disciples, like, I'm not gonna always be physically with you. I'm not just gonna be here just curing people, healing people for you. Y'all need to learn how to do this on your own. You know, he was telling them they need to learn how to get on the next level. You know, before it's too late, man. You know, that's why the scriptures say, let every man be fully persuaded, in their own mind. You have to be fully persuaded in your own mind, in order to get on the next level. Because you could be on one level when you're around people, but what about when you by yourself? You know, when you're not around people, when it's just you and the Most High and Yahweh Shah. When there's nobody around, you still have to be fully persuaded in your own mind, whether it's brothers with you or not. You know, and if you're not, that shows that you're not on a high level at all, man. You know, in order to be on a high level, or to get on a higher level in this truth, you have to be fully persuaded in your own mind. You know, or you're not going to grow. You know, you have to be used to um 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 basically you have to be in this truth for yourself, you know, not because somebody else is in this, or not because this seemed cool, or this some type of fad, but because you want salvation. You have to be motivated in yourself, man. You know, it's say and that's basically what Yahweh Shah got on his disciples about. And it say Yahweh Shah rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him. That child was cured from that very hour, right? Because Yahweh Shah, he was on the high level. He is on the highest level under the Most High Yahweh. Yahweh Shah is on the highest level, you know, and and um and Yahweh Shah was able to to rebuke that demon off of that child, man, you know. But his disciples wasn't, because they wasn't on that level yet, you know. It say, then came the disciples to Yahushua and said, why could not we cast him out? And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, because you didn't have enough faith. Because your faith, going back into the last lesson, because that was one of the main points I was talking about. I was talking about faith. You know, you seeking this word, you seeking how about Shemel Shah, that it increases your faith, you know, and your faith is what's going to get you to the next level. It's what's going to get you on another level with Yahweh Bashim Shah. You know, the disciples, they wasn't on that level to rebuke that particular spirit off of that child, and that's why they couldn't do it, because they didn't have enough faith to, man. They didn't have enough they didn't have enough belief, you know. But that's the main thing you have to have, and it's true. You have to have faith and belief, you know, because that's what's going to get you saved. You know, it say, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. So he said, as a faith, as a grain of mustard seed, you know, a little small mustard seed. You just gotta have a little faith, you know. Hey, cause a little faith can could get you something out of something that's major, you know. That's very dangerous, just by you having a little faith. Why? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah is going to fight for you. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah is going to protect you. He's coming back to save those who have that faith, man, you know. And those ones who have that faith is on a high level with Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. In verse 21, it say, howbeit this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. So prayer and fasting is a thing that can increase your faith, that could bring you on the next level. Cause like I mentioned earlier, it was different accounts where the Lord um gave certain prophets visions, and answer certain things they want the answers to when they fasted and when they pray with the fasting. You know, because when you praying and fasting, that's a sign of crying out to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know, and if you have faith, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will heal you, man. You know, so this was just quick, simple, Lord willing, it was edifying. With that, I'm gonna close out, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makakwadash, the honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone who grew well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom and abad, babal.